He didn't even think and rushed up to grab the gun, and at that moment, Peter also heard the loud bang bang. He approached the fallen figure, only Uncle Ben. Peter screamed for help, but it was too late. The police arrived at Peter's house, and as Peter saw the sketch, a mix of emotions hit him like a ton of bricks. This was the guy he let slip away. Peter opened his phone, and the last message was from Uncle Ben. "Peter, things have gotten a bit tricky lately. I'm really sorry, buddy. I think I know how you feel right now." Swinging in the air like a boss, he shot his web towards the helicopter, zipping right to the felon's hangout. He snagged the guy and checked up that mysterious tattoo. Then he made a quick getaway and, back home, Peter started hunting for his superhero spandex, ultimately crafting an epic red and blue spider suit. In his suit, Peter swung through the city, birthing Spider-Man. That night, a car thief met Spider-Man. The thief whipped out a knife, and Spider-Man pretended to beg for mercy, but then zapped him with webbing, sicking him against the wall. Then he sneezed. The thief screamed in fear. Spider-Man sealed his mouth, rolled up sleeves, but found no tattoo. Wrong guy. Just then, the police showed up, and Peter handed over the criminal, only to realize the cops were aiming at him. Peter dodged bullets while complaining. More and more cops poured in like it was a party. Spider-Man swung away into the night as Dr. Connors got fired for refusing to test his unfinished potion on humans. With years of work discarded, Connors wasn't happy. He sneaked into the lab like a kid on a secret mission and injected himself with the potion for a little experiment. The intense pain knocked him out, and when he woke, his missing arm had grown a bit. He unwrapped his surprise, revealing a freshly grown arm, and he was thrilled until bad luck kicked in. The faulty potion started munching on his nerves, and he learned his boss planned to experiment on the disabled. He quickly hailed a cab to chase his boss, hopping in as his right hand began to morph. His face sprouted spikes, mood spiking. Meanwhile, Peter visited Gwen, whose dad was the sheriff. The sheriff thought Spider-Man was just a vigilante with a vendetta, which made Peter fume, arguing that Spider-Man lowered crime rates, making dinner awkward. Gwen took Peter out to the balcony for some fresh air, and feeling bold in front of his crush, Peter was about to spill everything, but then distant sirens crashed the moment. Peter couldn't just stand by, so he jumped off the building like a true superhero, landing right into the chaos of a rampaging Connors searching for his boss. Connors tossed cars like they were beanbags, but luckily, Spider-Man swooped in, webbing up the falling vehicles, saving everyone. But at that moment, Connors turned into a total hothead. Spider-Man wanted to capture him, but Dad remembered his kid was still in the car, so he opted to save the day first. Gas started leaking from the car, and as Spider-Man desperately unbuckled the little boy's seatbelt, the vehicle ignited and burned through his webbing. Luckily, Peter caught the car, but it was dire. The boy, Master Spider-Man, called over. At the last moment, the car plummeted. At the last second, Peter shot out his web, snagging the little boy just in time, and the grateful dad thanked him, making Peter realize the weight of responsibility. Peter dashed to Connors' lab only to find it deserted. All he found was a little mouse that had transformed into a lizard and was munching on its bodies. Realization hit him like a ton of bricks. Dr. Connors had become the Lizard Man. He hurried to the police station to drop the bombshell, but the sheriff didn't trust Peter, thinking he was just spouting nonsense. However, to play it safe, the sheriff agreed to look into Connors after all. Peter ventured into the sewers on the hunt for the lizard's trail, shooting webs to form a giant spider trap. Before long, a web caught Peter's eye, and as he crept closer, the lizard out of nowhere and took him down in seconds. The lizard slashed at Spider-Man with his razor-sharp claws, and just as the mask was about to come off, Peter punched him square in the face. He dove underwater, escaped putts using his size, shook off the lizard, but it found Peter's camera. Spotting Peter's name, the lizard started freaking out and then whooshed down with the toilet, a giant lizard claw bursting forth. Peter knew this beast was after him, so he told Gwen to scram while he stayed behind to face the massive lizard. The lizard easily shoved Peter, suitless and helpless. His backpack was near. He webbed it, but the lizard kicked him away. The situation was dire as the lizard aimed to turn everyone into lizards too, but a shoe flew straight to his face. Suiting up as Spider-Man once more, Peter swung at the lizard, trying to talk to him, but the raging doctor wouldn't listen. With his mouth sealed, the lizard lashed out in rage, but Spider-Man dodged nimbly. The lizard kept going for Spider-Man, but in a twist of fate, he got hit back instead. The lizard vowed to regrow a tail, grabbing Spider-Man's head, slamming it on glass, ready to smash the skull. Gwen seized the moment and whacked the lizard, and as he turned, Peter struck back, firing webs everywhere. He wrapped the lizard up completely, then tossed Gwen out the window, securing her with webbing as he and the lizard resumed their brawl. In this way, they ended up in the library, where Spider-Man was forcefully tossed against the wall like a rag doll. As Peter got back on his feet, he realized the lizard had vanished, and he followed the clue straight to the doctor's lab. What now? Turns out, the doctor planned to aerosolize his potion to turn all of New York into Lizard Kingdom, and the lizard was striding toward the company with his potion in hand. Cops quickly surrounded him and opened fire, but the doctor unleashed the potion, causing the pursuing officers to start transforming. The lizard began scaling the company building and burst through the window. Let's see what happens next.